The Starlight Bowl summer concert season is here, featuring live performances of your favorite music. The Starlight Bowl has it all. Great location, live music, good food, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Hang out on the grass or in a premium seat. Either way, you'll have a great view and a fun evening at the Starlight Bowl. Tickets start at $12, and the new Park Lover Season Ticket Pass is only $50. Coming up on Saturday, August 10th, the most authentic Led Zeppelin cover band, Led Zeppelin, is the ultimate Zeppelin concert experience and a retrospective journey with Queen Nation, whose sound and stage persona takes you back to vintage Queen. To get all the details about this year's concert season and to purchase your tickets online, go to starlightbowl.com. Coming up on Burbank On Demand, doing business in downtown Burbank, why a downturn in the nation's economy did not discourage these ventures. We'll head up the hill to check on the progress of the new and improved Reservoir 1, including a rare look inside. Curbside recycling is one way to help the environment. We'll show you how dropping off at the recycle center is easy and can actually put more cash in your wallet. In our segment Safe and Sound, Burbank Police Sergeant Darren Ryburn will show you how to lower the risk of home burglaries. And the Northwest Library, open for business. Sure, it's safer, but it's even better than before. Welcome to Burbank On Demand, stories about people and places in Burbank that you can watch whenever you want on demand. I'm Drew Sugars, Public Information Officer for the City of Burbank. We are in downtown where a little later we'll take a closer look at the business of success in spite of a less than hospitable economy. That's in this month's cover story. But first, let's check in with Todd Wilson and the latest edition of This Week in Burbank.
It's time for This Week in Burbank for August 3rd through 10th, 2013. Members of the City Council were at City Hall on Thursday, August 1st, at a special reception to welcome new Burbank City Manager Mark Scott. Mr. Scott spent his time on his first day in Burbank getting to know many members of the community who came out to greet him and telling the crowd that he was excited to get to work and thankful for the opportunity. Previously a resident of Glendale, Mr. Scott said he was happy to be moving back to the area where he raised his children. Did you know you can turn your green waste into black gold? That's what composting does. It transforms yard waste and food scraps into valuable nutrients for your garden. To learn about backyard composting, the Burbank Recycling Center is continuing free composting workshops in August. And if you're a Burbank resident, you'll leave the workshop with a free compost bin. The next workshop will be held on Saturday, August 17th from 9 to 10:30 a.m. at the front lawn of Burroughs High School. And the final workshop will be on Wednesday, August 21st from 6:30 to 8 p.m. on the front lawn of Luther Burbank Middle School. For more information and to sign up for the workshop, call the Recycle Center at 818-238-3900 or log on to burbankca.gov. The Starlight Bowl season concludes on Saturday, August 10th with a tribute to one of the greatest rock bands in history. Led Zeppelin will end the season under the stars with a show that will take you back with some great music. The show opens with Queen Nation, a tribute to the legendary Freddie Mercury fronted band. Tickets to see these two amazing acts are available now for as little as $12. Just log on to starlightbowl.com to get yours today. The Burbank Police Department has launched a new website aimed to provide the community with better access to the police department. burbankpd.org is the new address to find the police department, and when you're there, you'll find new features including film and alarm permit applications, online filing of a commendation or complaint, and applications for the popular Community Academy classes. Take a look and log on now to burbankpd.org. And finally, the Burbank Police Department invites you to participate in the annual National Night Out celebration on Tuesday, August 6th. Join the Burbank Police and the entire community as they join forces to strengthen neighborhood spirit and police-community partnerships. Come on out with the city at the official block party along the Chandler Bike Path between Keystone and Brighton from 5:30 until 8 p.m. Again, Tuesday, August 6th. While you're there, stop by the Burbank Channel tent and say hello. You could be featured on This Week in Burbank. And for all of us at the Burbank Channel, I'm Todd Wilson, and that's what's happening this week in Burbank.
Thank you, Todd. We are in downtown Burbank for this month's installment of Burbank On Demand. This is an area many of you have been to enjoy a movie or visit your favorite shop or restaurant. Now, this area has actually done fairly well in a less than hospitable economy. And as Peter Masurlian shows us, no one was waiting in downtown Burbank for the economy to rebound. Instead, they were working to succeed in spite of the challenges.
Drive out over there.
The Downtown Burbank Car Classic is a throwback to yesteryear, in this case the 1960s, as the original Batmobile left the Batcave for a day to display its wares for the nostalgia-seeking crowd at San Fernando Boulevard and Olive Avenue. The annual event brings thousands of people to the area for what local merchants hope will be repeat visits for food, entertainment, and shopping. Since the worst recession since the Great Depression hit 5 years ago, businesses and employees across America have held their collective breath. And now it looks like some folks are breathing a little easier. In California, the unemployment rate was 10.6% in June 2012. A year later, it was 8.5%. The last time that number was that low was when the stock market crashed in the fall of 2008. There's no doubt that for now, the stock market is at an all-time high. Corporate America is turning out record profits, unemployment is down, home sales are up, and job creation is up. And in downtown Burbank, things are looking up too, where the vacancy rate since 2009 has gone from 20% to 6%.
Retail sales are up 7% since 2009, so we've been doing our best to get those vacancies leased and get more people to come to our downtown area so we can increase our sales tax revenue for the downtown merchants and for the city of Burbank.
Mary Hamzoyan has been working the downtown beat for the city of Burbank for more than 5 years. She's seen businesses fail as others weathered the economic storm. And most recently, she's welcomed new businesses into the comeback economy.
We have a lot of new merchants that have come into the downtown area. We have Wild Carvery, we have Orachan Ramen, we have Mama Hong's, which is a Vietnamese cuisine. We have Hokkaido Seafood Buffet. One of our greatest accomplishments was getting Gap factory outlet to come to the city of Burbank, so we have a prime retail location in the heart of downtown. We have Witch Witch, and we have The Melt, which just recently opened.
2, 3.
The Melt, which is a relatively new chain that sells what it calls grilled cheese happiness, was started by Jonathan Kaplan. Kaplan created the Flip video camera, sold that business to Cisco for $500 million, then entered the world of grilled cheese.
What we've been trying to do with The Melt is bring wholesome, all-natural food to communities around the country, and we chose Burbank because we feel the family-friendly nature of the area, the new developments that are happening right here out in front of our restaurant has been really exciting. We feel like we're embracing the community.
The Melt and the overwhelming majority of businesses in the area just voted to pay for 5 more years of a so-called P-bid, a property-based business improvement district.
To have property owners saying, I'm willing to tax myself for a better downtown Burbank really says something. And we have longtime property owners who get the value of the city of Burbank and what we're trying to accomplish in downtown and how much it's improved over the years. But there's brand new property owners as well who are excited to bring new tenants to downtown and do something really interesting and fun in downtown.
The P-bid is governed by the Downtown Burbank Partnership, a nonprofit organization comprised of property and business owners in downtown.
Businesses like Spa or Wild Carvery are willing to come in and make an investment in downtown Burbank because they have the faith that this is a good place to own and operate a business. And the support that we get from other businesses, from the city, and from the residents are all key factors in making downtown Burbank continue to be a big, big success.
One of the businesses Michael Cusimano just mentioned was Raw Organic Spa, which opened its doors in March 2007, about a year and a half before the economic downturn.
We've seen an increase of about anywhere from 5 to 25% per year since we started. So we're really happy about that.
With that increase, Haas says his gross receipts hit $1.5 million last year.
I think if you wow every single customer and make sure that their experience is very, very, very high, you'll do extremely well.
Haas says the location and demographics are what brought him to Burbank, and he's pleased to point out that nearly 40% of his customers are men.
We have about 4,000 square feet of really nice space, and due to the recession, a lot of people have chosen to stay here, I believe, and they do something local. So what we offer is, of course, massage, skincare, but also they can arrive certainly a little bit early, pop in our saunas, use our showers. We have 5 private showers, 3 private restrooms, beautiful eco-harvested cedar saunas, both men's and women's, really some nice spaces. We have a meditation room, we have a Japanese tea room, so we have a place where somebody could actually enjoy for 2 or 3 hours before they get back into the real world.
I just like how it's like in the middle of downtown Burbank, and it's just when you walk in, it's like a little paradise in like the middle of the city.
I like this place because it's in Burbank, and I like to give Burbank my business because I like to support the city I live in. And I also like it's really easy to get an appointment here.
My husband first got me a gift card here for a birthday a couple years ago, and I've been coming ever since. I did do the membership, which is wonderful. The entire staff here is amazing. They're always super friendly, always super nice. They're all wonderful, very caring, very concerned about your needs if you have any special needs. And it's always been an amazing experience. So very happy.
Since things are going so well at the spa, we decided to open up a restaurant. The space became available. It's on the corner of Olive and San Fernando, and it's called Wild Carvery. And we specialize in organic and natural food.
This is our King Burger, and it has bacon, pastrami, beef, cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onions. And the pastrami is nitrate-free, and the bacon is also nitrate-free.
Anything that you would find in your kitchen, using natural, preservative-free, highest quality products is really important to stay healthy, and it also tastes better.
Wild Carvery has been open for a year, and since July 2012, Haas says business has increased 100%.
I actually go to the school right down the block, so every lunch break we come to this place and we get the chicken salad, which is amazing. It's actually so big that I can't eat it all myself, so I split it with one of my classmates, and we get that basically 5 days a week.
Haas remains optimistic about both of his downtown Burbank businesses, and in the currently improving economy, he sees no sign of things letting up. Reporting from downtown Burbank, I'm Peter Maserlian with the Burbank On Demand cover story.
Another cool thing about downtown Burbank is right behind me here. You can't actually see them because there are no parking meters. Free parking in downtown Burbank, and there is lots of it. If it beeps, flashes, or has a cord, then it's electronic waste. Still to come on Burbank On Demand, how you can help keep these toxins out of our landfill. Burbank is back to 3 public libraries. The Northwest branch reopens better than ever. We'll check it out. How to discourage home burglars, some tips from the Burbank Police Department. And delivering a safe and reliable water supply, a progress report on Reservoir 1. Welcome back to Burbank On Demand. This is a view of the San Fernando Valley from the Burbank hillside, and this is Reservoir 1, which has been under construction since March 2012. Burbank Water and Power recently held an open house to allow residents the opportunity to see inside the structure before the roof is added. This water storage facility is actually 2 independent reservoirs. The section closest to the camera is about to get a roof. The section farther away is already capped. Combined, they will hold more than 9 million gallons of water for Burbank residents. The old reservoir had been in service for 8 decades and is now being replaced with a much stronger facility which should stay in service for the next 100 years.
This is entirely reinforced concrete box, essentially. Concrete floor, 10 inches thick, concrete walls that are about 21 inches thick, and a concrete roof that is 12 inches thick. And it's reinforced with steel reinforcing bars. So it's significantly stronger structure.
Those who attended the open house got to go inside the capped section, which resembles the Greek Parthenon. These columns will help support the roof. This area will eventually be filled with water. The project is scheduled to be complete in the next few months, which will contribute to BWP's mission to provide Burbank residents with a safe, reliable water supply. Yes, water gets all the glory. Garbage, well, not so much. But what really stinks is that in America, we generate more than 250 million tons of garbage each year. We truly are the trashiest country in the world. However, when we recycle, products that were trash are made to new goods and sold again. So let's get beyond the bottles and cans and take a tour of the Burbank Recycle Center, where they are talking trash.
Today we're at the Burbank Recycle Center. Since 1992, this has been the site where we take all of our curbside recyclables and sort them out. Every year we go through about 8,000 to 10,000 tons of materials, and every year we change the process and those list of materials slightly. As we walk through, you'll see how some of this works. First thing you'll see when you come to the Recycle Center is a line of bins where you can drop off anything from your house or your business. Cardboard, mixed paper, newspaper, bottles with California redemption value, plastic bags, mixed plastics number 3 through 7, aluminum cans, scrap metal and tin cans. We're here at the buyback area where you can get paid for your bottles and cans. It all starts just by sorting your aluminum, your glass, your plastic, and putting them into a container that's already weighed. You take this container, bring it over to the scale, and then they weigh it up for you. And then you get paid. Walk it over to the scale, they'll check it, weigh it, and then you get a ticket. $1 million. And now to the cashier. Getting paid is quick and easy.
516 your change. Thank you.
Thank you. Things have really changed. A lot of things have been banned from the landfills, and so now we collect electronics, batteries, fluorescent bulbs, and other things with heavy metals or hazardous materials. Batteries, for instance, have a lot of heavy metals, so we collect all of these things. And people use a lot of batteries. We also collect fluorescent bulbs, and it doesn't matter what size or shape they're in, all of them have some mercury in them. And we collect a lot of fluorescent lights. This is typical of the electronics that everyone uses and gets rid of. These are old processors and computers. And electronics can include just about anything with a battery, a circuit board, or a cord, like all this stuff over here. We want to protect our waters and make sure that old motor oil doesn't go down the storm drains. So we collect about a swimming pool full here at the Recycle Center every year. All you have to do is bring it down and we can put it in our big tank for you. We also collect oil filters and antifreeze. You can bring those down as well. Here in the office, you can get a backyard composting bin. You can pick up a bucket for your filters and used motor oil. And you can get containers for your sharps, your needles and syringes. We also have a lot of information on classes, on hazardous materials, ways of saving waste for businesses, homes, all around the city. So either you can go to our website at burbankrecycle.org or just come on down. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.
It's important to remember that we make choices every day that impacts the amount of trash that we create. If we work to reduce the amount of garbage we make and also recycle more, we will add years to the life of our city landfill. Back and better than ever. Stay with Burbank On Demand and we'll check out the return of the Northwest Library. And Burbank Police offer some helpful advice to keep our homes safe and sound. The Starlight Bowl summer concert season is here, featuring live performances of your favorite music. The Starlight Bowl has it all. Great location, live music, good food, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Hang out on the grass or in a premium seat. Either way, you'll have a great view and a fun evening at the Starlight Bowl. Tickets start at $12, and the new Park Lover Season Ticket Pass is only $50. Coming up on Saturday, August 10th, the most authentic Led Zeppelin cover band, Led Zeppagin, is the ultimate Zeppelin concert experience and a retrospective journey with Queen Nation, whose sound and stage persona takes you back to vintage Queen. To get all the details about this year's concert season and to purchase your tickets online, go to starlightbowl.com. Statistics show a drop in serious crime in Burbank for the first 6 months of 2013. Despite our city's relatively low crime rate, we all need to stay vigilant to reduce crime in our neighborhoods. In this segment we call Safe and Sound, Sergeant Darren Ryburn of the Burbank Police Department offers tips to protect our homes from burglars.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Darren Ryburn of the Burbank Police Department with a tip to keep you safe and sound. We're going to talk about residential burglary today. And we're going to look at a house, and maybe there's some good things here that are keeping these residents safe. And also we're going to point out some bad things that you might want to change to improve the security around your house. Take a look at the mailbox here. Mail is still stuffed outside. That's an obvious indication that no one has checked their mail for a while. And then up here on the porch, the newspapers have been delivered, but they're just sitting here on the porch. These are examples of what not to do. If you're going away on vacation or an extended stay, make sure your neighbors know. They can keep an eye on the house, and they can clear all this off for you every day. Another area of concern here is louvered windows. We can just remove these, and I can reach in and I can unlock that door. A suggestion would be to remove these louvered windows and put a solid pane window in here so as to prevent the removal of these. And another point to remember, exterior shrubbery. Keep it below the windowsill for a clear line of sight from the street for police and others. And another thing you may not have even noticed, exterior security cameras like this one up here. That is an added bonus for residential security. Now here we have a sliding glass door. It's secured in 3 separate places. You have one on the handles here, one down at the bottom to prevent sliding, and also one at the top, also to prevent sliding. Now here, you have a very secure front door. This is a double lock system. You have one lock here for the door handle, and also the deadbolt. Once you close this door and secure both of those, this is a very secure front door. I'm Sergeant Darren Ryburn of the Burbank Police Department, and I hope these residential security tips help keep you and your family safe and sound. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Ryburn, for those helpful tips. As somebody once said, good things come in threes, and in Burbank that is true when talking about the public libraries, especially now that the Northwest branch is reopened. Let's go check it out.
Have a great day.
Joyce Rizzo has been using the city's library system since she moved to Burbank 29 years ago. Her branch of choice, Northwest.
My kids came here when they were little. I brought my kids here, and now I have the grandkids, and they come here.
I'm reading this one right now that I really look forward to read.
Northwest is one of 3 libraries in the city of Burbank's library system, which includes the Central Library near downtown, the Buena Vista branch near the Media District, and Northwest, which is, naturally, on the city's northwest side. Joyce Rizzo's family tradition of visiting the Northwest branch was put on hold about 1 year ago when the facility closed its doors to undergo seismic retrofitting.
Basically, we stripped the building down to its shell and rebuilt it.
In order to do the work, crews boxed up and moved more than 70,000 books and other items before the Public Works Department began the project. Within 1 year, the library had reinforced walls, waterproofing, new fire sprinklers, energy-efficient windows, lighting, roof, and air conditioning, and new landscaping. There also was a bonus.
Not only did we do a seismic retrofit to the building, but we also upgraded the building and its shell.
The old saying, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, is certainly true in this case, because even though we had the pain of being closed for several months, I think when we reopen to the public, they're going to be very pleased.
And so, in late July, Northwest reopened its doors and the public returned.
It's great work. Thank you, City of Burbank, for doing it.
It's a complete cosmetic facelift. We worked very hard to make all the furniture and the environment warm and friendly and inviting. We have a little teen corner now for the teenagers. We added some exciting children's furniture. Everything's coordinated and the colors are calming.
This is something really fabulous in this side of the community, and it plays right into the park. And you come in here and it's new, but it's still the same library I know and love.
We have children's books, we have books for teens, we have music CDs, the latest DVDs, we have new books, newspapers, wonderful magazines. We have something for everybody. We added extra computers for the kids. They only had 1 public internet, now they have 6. The fact that there's a kid's computer that they can go on themselves and look up a book and try and find it, it's great.
Federal grant money covered more than half the cost to improve the facility that is now seismically sound and in line with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
We have service desks that are ADA compliant, very accessible for people in wheelchairs. Our aisles are wide enough for anybody with a wheelchair or a walker, and our public restrooms and water fountains also are very handicap friendly and ADA compliant. We are very pleased to be able to offer this to the public.
Lots of improvements at Northwest, but one thing remains unchanged.
They're like family to me.
It has a great small town, cozy family feeling.
Everyone knows me, and whenever I come here, they say hi and everything.
The Northwest branch is open Monday through Friday from noon to 6. If you want to get the hours for all 3 branches, just go to burbanklibrary.com. Well, that does it for Burbank On Demand for this month. We came to you from downtown Burbank to talk about all the businesses that are thriving down here. And look here, yet another business will be opening soon on San Fernando. If you saw anything in this show you'd like to watch again or share with someone, just go to burbankca.gov, click on the Burbank channel and Burbank On Demand. We'll see you next time.